Hello family and friends. Winter's coming before you know it. It's fall. It's not some day today, but in about a week everything's gonna change. Sounds like we might get a first frost and possibly some snow showers and stuff. So yeah, I went to the boiler. Had to clean out the air tubes in here. There's a couple of things that kind of let air in and out, like the computer controls. Made sure those are clean. Put some WD-40 on it. Grease things up. And then I think next Saturday we're gonna start this baby up. I also made this little shelf thingy here for the boiler, so I can have a little shelf. I can put gloves down and some other tools. Then I can hang all my stuff up here. Yeah, I want to add another light. I think I'm gonna order another LED light like that one to put up here, so because when I open the door sometimes at night you can't see nothing, so I gotta wear a headlamp all the time. So I'm thinking I'm gonna mount one over here somewhere. This is just a makeshift little thing, but I want to do actual light. I can mount it up here and shine right inside, so if I need to see the work on the boiler or reload it when it's not running or something, then I can see what I'm doing. So I think I'll do that. Those lights worked out really well. You saw in my past videos these LED lights. They're awesome. Well, it's been a few days since I last taped anything, but yeah, today is the day, I guess. We're gonna have to start the wood stove up, the wood boiler. It's already 50 degrees and today is gonna go down to just about 40, and then the next couple of days it's gonna be in the 30s and freezing, and then it's just gonna stay pretty much 40s at night and upper 50s, maybe one day over 60 in the next 10-day forecast. So I think it's time to start up this thing. I didn't want to at first because I got to go out of town for the next 3 days for a conference. I was gonna burn propane, but I have all this wood to use up, so might as well do that. So yeah, I gotta put that top of the chimney on, and we're gonna start a fire and let the water warm up. Yeah, so as you can tell, I didn't use a bucket on my chimney. I actually used the cap that comes with these things when we first get them, so that seemed to work okay. I kept the cap, so I gotta just untwist it and take it off. I'm gonna keep it for next year. And the same thing, that thing just goes back on there and twists back on. I'll put this collar back on and we're gonna be in business. Yeah, there we go. Chimney back on. This one I'm gonna put it back in the garage so I can use it next spring. And yeah, let's start a fire. Yeah, so what I use, of course, originally is a bunch of cardboard, and then this paper that comes, like Amazon packaging paper. It's really good for starting fires. And then I'm just gonna throw a bunch of these construction leftover stuff. It's like super dry and they burn really hot. They make great coals, so they're perfect for starting a coal bed for your wood stove. So I'll put all these in. That will be just about ready. Perfect time to try out my new torch. So allegedly, I haven't started yet, so we'll see how it works. So allegedly, you open this up, and whoo, look at that! Oh, Baba! Oh yeah, that works. was easy enough. I should open up the bypass so some of the smoke can go out the back. Whoa, we got smoke. As I said before, I did do all the maintenance, cleaning out all the air supply stuff in here, greased all the doors and everything else, so should be in good shape that way. So yeah, we'll let this burn down a little bit and then we'll start up the boiler. Yep, so we have decent flames in there already. So now what we're gonna do is turn the thing on at the power, and usually that turns on the fan and the secondary. Yeah, those two, and then since we're just starting the stuff now, I will also push the ignition air, give it an extra air boost, and then shut the door. And also shut this thing so it can start doing what it's supposed to be doing. And hopefully start creating a coal bed for us. So it's smoking back here for some reason. It is okay. I cleaned it out too good. Nothing is sealing anymore. Wow. But yeah, so now we'll just wait. Our water is at 71 degrees. Of course, our reaction chamber is 0% at this time because it's still trying to just start its cold bed. But it's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so let's see what happens here. I'll keep you updated. So now it's actually just 10 minutes later. It was actually 5:35 when I started it, and now it's 5:45 and we're already up to 35%. So what I want to do is add some actual dry wood on there to really build up our wood stack. Look at that, nice fire. Yeah, I'm gonna add these in there, then just let it go. There, about that much should be good. Just to get it going and establish a good cold bed and get the water up to temp. So close that, shut the bypass, and just let it buck. Look at that cool smoke. Too bad it won't be like that too long. Once the reaction chamber really kicks on, probably won't see any smoke. Just a few minutes here. Hey, so now it's 5:57 and we are at 100% and 91 degrees for water. So it didn't take that long, but as you can see, it's still fighting. I don't think the cold bed is too established yet, but the stove wants to be up to 100% so good that it's yeah, kicking on and off. See, like right now it's on and then it's losing some of the heat. We get up to temp in no time, but you will hear it. Can you hear that reaction chamber kick in? And then it's losing some of the embers and it kicks out and it tries to kick back in again. So it's functioning so well that as soon as it gets just enough heat, it starts reburning all the smoke. And then once it's losing some of its heat, see, like there, now we lost some of it. Like, oh, I got some back. I'm gonna kick back in, no smoke. And we'll lose it again. See?
So this goes on for a few minutes, but eventually once you have enough coal bed built up, the thing is just gonna stay running at 100% all the time. Yeah, see the same thing there. So yeah, in about what, 20 minutes or 25 minutes we got this going on, and the water is already at 93 degrees. So yeah, I was just walking by and I heard the reaction chamber kick in. I'm like, no way. Okay, so this is the hay wagon. We're gonna try to put this on. Sorry. Yeah, doing this as a one-man job. I think I'm gonna use the winch, and hopefully I can have a tow rope to go around the top and tip it backwards, and then yeah, hopefully back the trailer up as far as I can, and then go from there, I guess. Well, talk about sketchy. Yeah, just have to go a little bit more, but she'll be okay. Hopefully it won't tip over, huh? We'll see. We'll find out together. There we go. Oh, wrong way. Oh. Oh. Okay. I think that should do it. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm gonna line this underneath it and see how it goes. Well, that's half the battle. Now, to figure out, I'm gonna have to do the same technique, pulling it from there. If I pull it this way, it should lift up. I'm hoping that end. I don't know. Unless I want to hook it up to the bottom and just drag it up slowly. I don't know. Let's go check on the boiler, just to make sure this thing is working okay. I don't see any smoke, so she must be running good. 100%, 125. Yeah, getting there. Oh, okay. Let me figure this out. Okay, we got this far. I had to go about halfway up to lift that end back up. And then once it was up in the air, kind of teetering, I went and just put some muscle into it and pushed it up this far. And now I can use that hook that I put on there when I built it to hopefully drag it all the way on there. Whew. It was a process, man. But yeah, let me put it all the way. Actually, I'm gonna go check on the boiler just to make sure. So once we get a certain temperature, I want to plug in some pumps so we can start circulating water. And yeah, there's no smoke now at all. 100%, 137. Yep. Now we're cooking with fire, I guess I could say. Alright, well, I'm gonna use that winch, drag this on, and I gotta retrieve the chain somehow. Let's see what it does. Come on, baby. Oh, here it comes. Oh. Okay. I think we'll leave it at that, and then I can adjust it as I need it. Heck yeah, I like it. Well, this is gonna have to work. Not bad. Nice and all enclosed. Pretty easy to open the window when deer comes out. Probably put some WD-40 on the tracks yet, so it's even quieter yet. I'll leave it like this for tonight, but I have some steps I'm gonna put right in there. So yeah, a person can come up, walk up the steps, poof, in you go. Okay, so now that we're at 155, I'm gonna plug in the garage, which is this one over here. Yep, pump is running. And oh yeah, the water is already getting pretty hot. And then once we get to 165, I'm gonna plug in the house. Yeah. So now, of course, with that water, it just only goes from here back to that corner. So it's a really short run. Shouldn't take long at all to heat that up. I want to go check quick though for leaks and such. Make sure we have no issues. As you can tell, it's a pretty short run. It comes right here. Oh, not feeling the heat yet. I'll go double check something here. Unless, oh yeah, it's the other way around. The way the PEX comes out of the ground, the house comes this way and the garage goes that way. So I plugged in the house, not the garage. Oh. Yeah. So let's unplug the house here quick. And plug in the garage. There we go. There. Yeah, so this one down there, this comes from the house, and this one goes to the garage. So yeah, they come back here. So this is the pump. Yeah, it's humming. This is the pump that actually goes to the garage, and this is the return line coming from it. Wow, she's hot down here. Now let's go check the garage. Oh, yeah, she's hot already. Yeah, both of these are hot. Oh, nice. Okay. I don't see no leaks. None of that stuff going on. Good, good, good. Then I'll do the same in the house. I'm not gonna film that part because I have, so in the house I have a heat exchanger right by my forced air furnace, but I also have a secondary heat exchanger in this room that we heat with wood also, that has a whole separate line going from behind the furnace under the house to this other room. But yeah, let the water heat up a little more here since we added some cold water to it from the garage. But it's climbing like nothing, and no smoke. So my boiler runs 185 is the set point, and it shuts off, and then once it gets to 165 it fires back up again. I might change that to 175 just during the warm season, so the wood doesn't sit there too long and smolders, because that just creates a lot of creosote. But yeah, a few more degrees, we turn the house on. Okay, 165, still going at 100%. So we'll plug the house in. Let's see, where should we do this? That'll work right there. There we go. We're getting a lot of the cold water out of the system now, of course, but and the PEX is cracking and moving. So okay, I'm gonna go check things out and I'll be back. Well, everything checks out, there's no leaks or nothing. So the only thing I have left to do now is but I want to see, make sure this cycles through okay once it gets to 185. And then I don't have an aqua stat on my stuff, so what I end up doing is actually just changing out one of the wires on my furnaces. That would change it from propane to the wood boiler. I can show you when I do that too. I just want to make sure this, see how it kind of drops a little bit because of all the new water, the cold water got in the system. If you hear the dripping sound, is when you first start your boiler, there's condensation because it's going from like 72 degrees water to 171 in a short period of time. It seems like mine leaks out right over here, right by this temperature probe thingy. It only happens when you first start it up, or anytime you go from cold water to hot water in a short period of time. And that's why we want to keep it going now to burn all that condensation out of it. So yeah, I'll show you how that works once this one gets up to temperature. It's gonna take a little bit because that's pretty much around from here, goes under there to the house, over there to the house. Heat exchanger in one of those rooms for the furnace, and there's another line under the house that goes to that room back in that corner that has a heat exchanger too. So lots of water coming back and needs to be heated up. So that's why I don't start the furnace up just yet. I let this at least shut down and let give it a chance to catch up with the cold water, because if you put any more demand on it, it has a tough time keeping up sometimes. Not all the time, but they do. So this way it's easier on the stove. Just let the water in the system heat up first before you turn any furnaces on. It's just what I do. You don't have to do what I do, but it kind of makes sense. So I'll show you what's next in a little bit. Okay, well, the thing actually went up to 188. And then it shut up just fine, so that's good. Put it back on for now. I have a couple more things I want to do, but so everything is shut down. I have these bright LED lights that I like. I mean, it lights everything up just awesome. So next step is gonna be, well, I gotta get to it, but I gotta clean out that corner so I can get back to the furnace and switch around a couple of wires. I'll show you what I mean. So I know this might be a, a weird angle down here, but so the only thing we gotta do here, man, I wish I could find a better angle, but pretty much this white wire that's on, well, W for white right now, we're gonna change that one to G, that one. So then every time there's demand for heat from the thermostat, the blower is gonna turn on, but not the propane. And that's all there is to it. In the springtime, when I want to shut off the boiler because I'm sick of it or whatnot, I'm out of wood or whatever happens, or if I go out of town for the weekend, I'll just switch these two around and I'm good to go on propane. So I'll do this over here, then I'll do the same in the house and shut the breaker off for the water heater because now we're gonna run on unlimited hot water. So here we go. Okay, so I just turned the thermostat up to 65. It's 61 right now, just to make sure it works. And the furnace turned on. So far there's no demand for propane, and man, we have nice heat coming already. All there is to it. I'm gonna leave this open for a little bit because there's a lot of dust and shit usually flies through here. But heck yeah, I think we are in business. So well, thank you guys for watching. I was gonna keep this going until I get the deer stand at the cabin done too, but with all the stuff coming up this week and whatnot, I just want to hopefully finish this video and edit it and put it up there for you guys, especially for those that are looking for information how to start the stoves. It's about that time of the year, so I want to make sure I put this up for those that are interested. So if you like it, subscribe, hit the like button, and see you in the next one.